Hello. Just on a walk, going up Clougha Pike. Did this a couple of weeks ago. Actually, on a day like this, lovely blue skies. Look at that. It's just a little bit earlier this morning, so it's a little bit chilly. I thought the ground was going to be a little bit frosty, so it wouldn't be too muddy. I was wrong. I think I'm in for a lovely surprise when it gets to the boggy section of this route. But that doesn't matter because it's a lovely day, and yeah, it's just great to be out. So I shall bring you along for this journey. Enjoy. Oh, this is lovely. I've walked up here so many times and I've never stopped at this little bit, which is nice. Nice little waterfall over there. So yes, as mentioned before, the path is rather muddy. Hopefully we're not going to get too wet. I mean, shouldn't. I've got some Gore-Tex shoes on, which is more than I had last time. Last time I didn't. Luckily, I managed to avoid getting too wet. So hopefully today I don't have to be as cautious and can just go. Well, we're on a tree. Oh, this is lovely. Try not to slip. Oh, God. Success. Oh, no. Here we go. Getting boggy. Woo! Yeah, lovely view. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Trying to pick a decent-ish route, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, goodbye. Just a little bird there. Oh, hello. Hiya. Anyway, I can't actually remember what they're called. Although it's funny because when they make their noise, it sounds like they're laughing at you. Yeah. Anyway, we're past the bog, and we're on to the rocks. And the sun's coming up over the top. That's lovely. Sunglasses are going to have to come on because I can't see now. Hey, dude. Ah, well, we tried. Oh. So, didn't put my sunglasses on because the ones that I picked, the lens doesn't let in enough light, and because the sun was in my face, when I put them on, I couldn't see. So yeah, that's why they're not on. Tell you what though, glad I brought my banana because I'm getting a little bit peckish. So I think the top's just up there. Yeah. So I'm going to get to the top, have my banana, have a drink, and then maybe come back down this way, or maybe go another way. Who knows? We shall see. Oh, that's muddy. Now, the thing is, I don't actually, makes it seem like I have an issue with the mud or the wet ground. I don't. It's just because I should have put my walking boots on, because then I could have stepped in it and it wouldn't have been so much of an issue. However, because I've got trainers on, while they are Gore-Tex and they are great, they're very comfy, the issue I have is some of the bogs are deeper than the height of my shoes, so the water will just go in, and because they're Gore-Tex, it'll take longer for them to dry out. So, trying my best to avoid it, trying as best as I can. Hopefully I'll be successful. There's a point before where I took a step thinking, oh, that looks alright, and it was almost a wet out. The foot was almost swimming, but I managed to quickly hop out of it, so all was well. Anyway, there's me rambling again. There's a view. Isn't it nice? Got the Lake District over there, all the lovely peaks. It's cold. Should have put my gloves on sooner, because even though the gloves are on, they're still very cold and I can't do anything with them. It was a big challenge to try and just set this up. So yeah, however, I'm not quite ready to go down yet because it's just so nice. The view is wonderful, and it's just quite nice being up on my own. I like being alone. No, that sounds really depressive. I enjoy my own company. That's a better way to phrase it. Especially in places like this, when you can just be quiet. And I say that and I'm waffling again. It's a reoccurring theme. Yeah, it's just nice. And when you can, you can be quiet and just listen, and you can hear so many things. So there you go. I've not really got anything to say. Shock. We are now on much firmer ground. I just took I say I took a route. You can't call it a route, because I just went straight. There wasn't a path. I just walked. Came to a very boggy section. I wonder how many times I said boggy so far. Probably quite a few. But anyway, made it onto the shooter's track, and now it's just a pleasant walk back down. This always seems to be longer. It always seems to go on longer than I think. But I'm in no rush. Just enjoying the day, the morning. Feels so much better for getting out the door and just going. I feel like you can put things off very easily, as in like putting off time for yourself because of, well, life stresses and things. So I recently made the decision to take a indefinite break from performing, and honestly, I feel great for it. It was a hard and an easy decision to make. Easy in the sense that I was in a bit of a bad headspace, and so the correct decision to make was a decision I've made. But it's also hard because you train for so long, and you know, people know you as being a performer. It's hard to sort of say, oh, I'm taking a break, and because then people are like, oh, what are you going to do instead? Well, I don't know. I kind of just want to be happy. That's all I want from life. I think it's taken me quite a while to figure that out, because you spend, you know, all of your time growing up of people thinking, you know, people saying, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or what GCSEs are you going to do? You know, these are going to impact the decisions, like your job later on in life, and this, that and the other. And it doesn't have to impact you at all, because you're so young at the time, and you've just got to, it's just something you've got to do. However, I have come to the conclusion that all I want from life is happiness. Now, to me, happiness is this, being out here. Wouldn't matter what the weather is, it helps that it is a nice day. But yeah, just being out, having some time to myself. I'd love to work in a coffee shop for a while, because I really like coffee and I like making coffee. So yeah, just a simple life where I can enjoy it to the fullest. And the whole thing with performing, I've done enough for me personally that I can be happy to like close that box, tick it off. So I don't feel like I have anything else to prove to myself. I don't have to prove anything else to myself to feel accomplished, because I've done that. I was very fortunate that dream job came at the beginning of my career, which is it's fantastic, because not a lot of people get to, you know, live their dreams. I was just very fortunate that I did, and it was great. Met some wonderful people on that job, met some wonderful people performing, but it just came to the point where I had to, you know, put myself first, which is always a tough choice to make as a performer, because you're part of a team, and you know, being selfish is a hard thing. I say I call it selfish. It's not selfish because it's what I needed, and it wasn't like I was putting what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it wasn't selfish. It was the right decision to make for me, and to make sure I you know, put my mental health and physical health first, because I found that my mental health was poor, which meant that my physical health was taking a nosedive off a cliff, and that's just no way to live. So you've got to do what you want. Obviously, you've got to work, because you need the money to be able to do the things you want to do. But don't forego happiness for something that, by doing a job that is bringing you, you know, stress, anxiety, suffering, whatever, because life is short. I was on a walk with a friend, and there was a gentleman that passed away. He fell, and me and my friend, we found the guy, and it just sort of put everything into perspective for me, that I'm I'm not gonna not live my life how I want for, you know, for whatever reason, because it can be over in an instant. So yeah, I don't know how long I've just been talking for, but I hope that if anyone does, if anyone watches this, that you can take a little bit from that, and you know, maybe I've given you the little nudge that you need in the right direction to go, oh yeah, I've wanted to do this for however long, so I'm gonna go and do it, because why not? While you're young and, you know, your body works, use it to its full potential. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I think I shall end whatever this video is here. I might never post this, or I might, who knows. We shall see. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed me rambling on for a long time, and yeah, that's that. So see you later.